Hello. This is going to be an interesting video. There are 4 rules that are crucial for trading. The 4 most important rules in trading. Rule number 1. Do not revenge trade. Yesterday was a very red day. 1100 euro lost. Yes, do not revenge trade. There was so yesterday I opened a Euro USD here, and the stop loss was here. It was a decent place, decent price to put a order, right? Decent place to buy, and it did go up, but not before it went down and then up. It hit my stop loss, of course. It was so fast. Look at this. It was so fast. The video that I had recorded yesterday didn't even get to upload on YouTube before this triggered, and it immediately reversed and then continued up. Of course, had I opened the trade here, it would have gone to here, to this price. I'm just joking. We are on a demo account. We are not on the real markets. There is no such thing as they are chasing my stop losses. Bullshit. So after I had lost this trade, the next trade, gold, was going nicely. It went to, what was it, 80, I think, or 100 or so. Yes, 100 or so. That I didn't close, and of course it turned around, and just before it hit my entry point, I closed it for a minimum profit. It's basically a loss, or a break even, if you will. Then I opened this trade for a revenge, which obviously didn't work out. And then as soon as I lost this money, I opened another... What? Oh no, this was the first trade, right? So I revenge traded this loss with an extreme amount. This is the second rule. Do not overexpose yourself or over leverage, because it will be too painful to go through. Too painful to go through this trade. The stop loss was here, and had it triggered it, the account would be lost. So it was one lot from here all the way. My stop loss was here somewhere, and that would have been a 2100 euro loss, which is pretty much which was pretty much enough to get to 72,000, which is the bottom, the lowest amount of equity I can have before FTMO closes my account. I survived through this, and then when it opened, I was looking at it, and while I was browsing on my phone, I accidentally pressed close, which turned out to be a good thing because it eventually went up and then down. God forbid it would have gone down first and then up, right? So in my mind, had this been a buy, then obviously stop loss would trigger here, right? It's always the opposite, always the opposite. This brings me to the third rule. Do not trade when you are pissed. A couple of things happened yesterday in my life that really pissed me off, and it just marked the entire day for me. So I was pissed pretty much all day. So that's rule number 3. Do not trade when pissed, just walk away. And is there a 4th rule? Yes. Don't trade derivatives and leveraged instruments, because I have a small account on the interactive brokers where I trade stocks, and these are not leveraged, so I can also go through the pain. So even if the stock goes to 0, I can still keep my account, because there is no margin call. I did not use leverage to open a position and then be forced to close before the instrument reaches a price of 0. So I can hold these stocks indefinitely, even if the company closes and the stocks are at 0. I can still hold them. Nothing is preventing me to keep them, unless they get delisted, and then I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know what happens if that happens. If you hold stocks of a company that no longer exists, which rarely happens, right? If a company goes down, somebody buys it, and then something happens. I'm not sure. Anyway, that was the 4th rule. 3rd rule? 4th rule? Maybe there are more rules. This also not going to be a trading video. Oh yes, I have another rule. I didn't invent it, but I really like it. I heard it online. There is no strategy to trade. You are the strategy. So your emotions, your psychology, and everything else around you is the strategy. It does not matter where you enter and which direction you enter. It's only about how long can you wait until the price recovers. In your favor, of course. So for example, yesterday I opened the trade. Where was the sell? There should be a little knob. Okay, so it was here. That's why we can't see the knob. I just want to try and find it. There we go. See this little now I'm just overdoing this. Where are we? Yes, here. This little knob here. It's barely visible, but you get the point. It says where I opened the trade. This guy here, this little guy here. Anyway, I digress. So I opened the trade at midnight and 21. And it was a good sell, right? I opened 2 lots and it went down 36. Then it went against me into 22. Then again it went for me for 16. Now it's going against me. God knows for how long. The stop loss is way up there for 220 euro. and see, it's very far away. I don't give a fuck. 300 euro. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to try and survive this. Now, a lot of you would say, well, just close it here, and then, you know, when it goes up, do another sell, or maybe open a hedge trade in the opposite direction. So the only amount you lose is this. Oh, by the way, how long am I recording? Shit. Any duration here? 10 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes more. Stupid YouTube. You just can't verify an account. So fuck you, Google, and fuck you, YouTube, by the way. You suck. You can open a hedge trade and then ride it. So the only thing you lose is this. The only problem with FTMO, you have this a daily loss bullshit. So let's say I open a buy here, and we go and we earn like a lot of money. For example, 10,000, hypothetically 10,000, and this is the actual amount that we lose, 17. So this would be in the negative for 10,016 euro, and this would be 10,000 in profit. And at the end of the day, we close the buy and get 10,000 plus, so we are actually sitting at 83,000. If we cross the next day, even though you're just 17 euro in a loss, FTMO will close your account because the daily loss was breached. So rule number 6, don't trade prop firms. They are not here to make you money, they are here to take your money. Also, in the ungodly event that you make a crazy good trade, let's hypothetically do something. Let's say I was crazy lucky to open a trade here for, let's say, 1 lot, and my maximum loss is 4k. So let's say stop loss was here just before 4k, and then managed to run all the way to here, so that's 96,737.72. If this was a successful trade, do you think FTMO would pay me out? Think again. They would make all of their discretionary moves and rules to deny that payment. So don't trade prop firms. They suck. They lure you in with a big capital, but the amounts that you are supposed to achieve are incredibly difficult. They say you have to make 10% of the account, but you must not lose 10% of the account. So if you cannot lose 10% of your account, that means that you are actually, your account size is whatever the amount is, 10%. So technically, if you need to make 10% to pass the challenge, you are effectively need to make 100% of your account. I have to close here because we are running almost to 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. This was also another rant. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Until then, take care.